Cross-examination, Mr. Hoffman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Daflos, you just said you received Ms. Leibowitz's NPR between September 24th to September 31st, right? You just said that, right?
Yes, I received multiple versions within that time.
But in fact, you first received it on September 17th, correct?
I received it sometime before Monroe Easter went on vacation, yes.
And Monroe Easter went on vacation on September 17th, right?
I can't recall the exact dates at the moment.
If I have a document to refresh your memory, would that help?
Sure.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor? I would like the court to take notice. I am adding Mr. Daflos' November 28th deposition to Mr. Daflos.
Hold on. You have a page and line number for the court?
Yes, Your Honor. Page 8, line 13.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Zheng, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, tell her, are you asking her to read the deposition at page 8, line 13 to 24 silently?
Yes.
Okay, you may do that, Mr. Daflos.
Please let us know when you're done. Thank you, Mr. Daflos.
Yes, this makes sense.
Hang on. Have you done reading, Mr. Daflos?
I am done reading,
All
Your
right, do you
Honor.
have a question, Mr. Zheng?
So you first received Ms. Leibowitz's 2020 to 2021's NPR on September 17th before Mr. Easter went on vacation, correct?
So, like it says here, I thought that I received it before he went on vacation, yes. It could have been, yes.
Thank you. It was your impression that Mr. Easter always intended for Ms. Leibowitz's NPR to be marginal, right?
I wouldn't say always.
Mr. Daflos, you came to my office and we had a deposition, right?
We did have a deposition.
Where I asked you a series of questions and you gave me a series of answers.
Yes.
And there was a court reporter there.
Yes, there was.
And he transcribed our whole conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
And you swore to tell the truth.
I did.
Nothing but the truth, right?
That's right.
So that I asked you the following question, you gave me the following answer.
Do you have a page and line number?
Yes, Your Honor. It's a very long line, but it's gonna be there. I will refer to court to page 31, line 12, to page 32, line 2. Question. The first conversation that you remember having, what was the sum and substance of the conversation? Answer. Answer. I can't say it's the first, or when it is. But the general, Monroe has expressed in some way or another some confusion at Diane's claim against him. At some point he said he thought he got along well with her. He said that he always, that the first version that he submitted was always intended to be marginal. Was that the answer you gave me?
That sounds like the answer I gave you when I talked to Mr. Easter. However, the first NPR I received was rated overall good.
That, Your Honor, I would like to motion to strike witness's answer.
All right, ask the question again.
As it was not responsive to my question.
Ask the question again.
It was your impression that Mr. Easter always intended to give Ms. Leibowitz an overall margin, correct?
The language of always is the only thing I have issue with.
Were you able to answer his question as he's asked it, Mr. Daflos?
No.
You wanna ask it a different way, Mr. Zheng?
Mr. Easter always intended to give Miss Leibowitz a margin.
Objection, this is speculation. Mr. Easter's gonna be testifying, isn't he?
Alright, Mr. Daflos, was it your impression that, it was intended to give her a marginal?
Not always and not at first, because the first NPR I received had an overall rating of good.
I would like to read that section again, but I'll just let it sit. It is normal procedure for NPRs to go through several offices before it's finalized, right?
Yes, it is.
Although NPRs are supposed to be finalized on the person's employee's anniversary date, it's often late.
Yes, that's right.
Earlier, Ms. Leibowitz took that stand and said she have lunch with you two or three times a week. But you just said you don't hang out with her, so one of you are clearly lying, right?
Oh, I meant that I don't hang out with her outside of work.
Oh.
However, during the work week, we would get lunch, yes.
But she told you, she just testified that you guys go eat lunch 2 or 3 times a week, so. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, redirect, Mr. Daflos?